never given a rule book. We were never given a rule book. We were never shown like this is how you become a man, a king. This is how you become a sovereign man. We weren't taught that. This is stuff that man I had to learn ourselves. Even for me, I've had my dad in my life, but there's been long periods of time where I haven't had him there. And in those periods of time, I've had to really find myself. And when there's no man actually showing you that, and even our parents, bro, that generation didn't even know themselves. They didn't even learn certain lessons themselves. They haven't been through certain initiations themselves. So yeah, it's initiations that turn you from boy to man, even from man to king. Let's go through the top 3 things that I found actually separate boys and kings. Number 1 is something I don't think many people actually emphasize enough, and it's the importance of being comfortable in the silence. Now that is power. That's the most powerful it can get, because really and truly human language, it's a secondary creation. It's a vehicle of expression. It's not natural expression itself. You understand? Like the wind, the sound of the birds, the natural sounds of nature, that's not language. It's a language, but it's the original language. It's not the language we know. It's not English, it's not French, it's not Spanish. It's natural sounds, tonalities, frequency, rhythmic. You see what I'm trying to say? The wind. So, with that being said, we have to be comfortable with that level of silence, because that's what reveals everything. Silence reveals. You can't hide beneath silence. And that even goes for having solitude, being alone. How do you feel alone? Do you feel sufficient, self-sufficient when you're alone? Or do you feel like you need some external stimulation to make you feel okay? Some dopamine or some oxytocin, even serotonin. You don't need any of it. You should be able to be in a state of sensory deprivation and be okay with that. Number 2 is your structure. If you ain't got no structure in your life, then what's going on? Man, freestyling out here. Man, okay, freestyling life. See how far that gets you there? Because what the hell? Man is trying to freestyle the life thing. Ain't got no structure, no weekly calendar, got no weekly routine, no daily routine. You're just living on hopefully, hope for the best. It's not a lottery thing. This is a strategic thing. As men, we have to strategize, man. We have to have a life where we say, this is what I'm doing at this time, this is what I'm doing at this time, this is what I'm doing. So we can actually build the path and walk the path towards the goal we're trying to get to. It's that simple. I don't know how people are freestyling out here. Someone's gonna tell me in the comments, bro. Someone's gotta tell me in the comments, how are guys freestyling out here, bro? Because I'm not freestyling. I'm a freestyly type of guy as well. I'm a very flowy kind of, you get me? I like to be in my state of flow. I'm a flow state, but really that flow state still needs structure. It needs structure so that the flow is actually directed somewhere at the same time. I'm just flowing in between, but it's still on an actual journey. I've got a goal. I've got an aim. You know, as boys, we don't have to have that when we're younger, because we're just in the creative realm. We've got our imaginary friends and all of that. That's cool. But yo, we're men now. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a goal. Let's achieve stuff so we can provide for our family in the end. The third thing that separates boys and kings is your peace. You see, when you are faced with a challenge or a failure, quote unquote, how do you respond to that? How do you interpret the information? That's really what it is, information. It's not a failure, it's information. Okay, you didn't achieve what you wanted to achieve. All right, information on how you can. That's all that is. But are you able to see it like that, or do you see it and you wallow in the despair that it creates? Because obviously we do feel the feeling. This is what people don't say. You feel the feeling, and that's okay. That's completely fine. But it's whether or not you stay and dwell in that. And a king does not dwell in what he does not want. It's just simple. He does not dwell in what he does not want to create and manifest. He dwells in what he wants to manifest, in what he is manifesting by having the vibration of that. Man can't stay in the wrong vibration. Man can't stay in the wrong vibration, otherwise it's going to create the wrong vibration. And a king knows this, but it takes willpower, it takes a level of discipline and saying, okay, let me actually take myself out of this vibration. Might have to do that through training, might have to go on a run, might have to do some burpees, I don't know, but do what you got to do to get out of the vibration of despair as a result of not achieving something you wanted to achieve. Because a lot of us just, you know, we just stay in that and we're told it's okay. You know, people say, oh, it's okay, it's fine. Yo, well, who are you listening to? You're either listening to mediocre people, or you're listening to people you want to be like, or you're listening to people that are higher level than you, or you're listening to people that have actually achieved, or you're listening to people that actually have an inspirational mindset. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen to everyone. You can't listen to the people that are telling you it's okay to be mediocre, because they're mediocre themselves. But it's okay. It's all love. But this is the army. and just channeling into warriors of truth and self-mastery. So if you're here, that's what you are. I appreciate your attention and your time. And listen, if you're a man that needs self-discipline and is struggling to stay on that path of self-discipline because you feel like you need motivation to stay on that path, and you feel like every time you try, you just fall off, join the You Are Me Self-Mastery tribe. The link's in the description. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment if you're feeling the energy. Big love.
Tell the man say Creez on this one.